Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today I'm going to be reviewing Star Wars 2020 issue 14, War of the Bounty Hunters Save Solo, which was written by Charles Soule with art by Raymond Rosanas and was released on June 16th, 2021. So yeah, that was an alright issue. Once again tied in nicely with the War of the Bounty Hunters and whatnot, but some parts in it felt a little more catch up to everything else that's been going on. Obviously it made sense why, we needed to see it. So, but it felt like some moments it's like, oh yeah, I kind of already knew that, but I guess, we did need to see that through the, eyes of these characters. So, yeah, and it's not too, bad. So yeah, but, this issue did have some great Lando and Lobot moments, which I've really liked them so far in the series. And so to get some more moments with them was nice and whatnot. So yeah, but all in all, I just thought the issue was all right. So yeah, but I'll jump into the breakdown. Which the issue starts with Leia having like a vision or dream or something. I don't know, of Han on Cloud City getting out of the carbonite, but then, snaps out of it and tells everyone it's time to go save Han. But, Luke, says how, because, how will they? Because, he says that him and Chewie went to Nar Shaddaa and found no trace of Fett. But Leia says she has a lead and plays a message, which comes from Holdo, which is a nice little connection there, and I seen her during the Rebellion original trilogy era, but she, in the message, she says there's this auction going on, and what they're selling is Han, in carbonite. And so Luke then asks Leia who has Han, and she says it's Crimson Dawn, which Chewie reacts to that with like a loud cry and whatnot, which Luke asks what's wrong, and then C-3PO translates it, telling him that he and Han had dealings with them back in the day, which didn't go well, but Chewie also says that Lando could help them out also because of, the same reasons. So then Chewie and 3PO leave to go get Lando, but Luke then talks to Leia about how she has seen herself recently, and Leia admits to it after saying what Commander Zahara did to her. She's felt, hopeless, but getting Han back will change that, which the Commander Zahara, so it was, I believe, issue 8, I believe it was, which we haven't seen her in a while. I wonder if we'll see her again soon. So yeah, but then we see Chewie talking to Lando, telling him about everything. We see Lando reminisce about the Kessel Run and L3, which is nice, but he agrees to help them out as long as Lobot doesn't have to do any big task. But Chewie then leaves, and then we see Lando and Lobot talk, and Lando tells Lobot that this is a good time to finish their business with Jabba, so he calls up Bib Fortuna and tells him that he's going to drop the package off in orbit near the Crimson Dawn auction, which Bib agrees to. And Lando says he'll give the coordinates, which packages that old talkie droid thing what we saw in the previous arc. So yeah, but anyways, then he tells Lobot that they got to go steal that droid. But then we see them later when they're leaving in the Falcon. How Luke leaves in his X-Wing to the auction, but on the Falcon, Leia tells them the plan, which is for her to disguise as a wealthy royal from an obscure planet, which Lando tells her that's a terrible plan, and he tells her how terrible of a group Crimson Dawn is, and that they should go with a less overt approach, which Chewie even agrees with Lando, but Leia says that they change the plan if they need to, which Leia says, you're not listening, but Chewie then says they're about to pull out of hyperspace, which Lando says, maybe you'll change your tune. Then, which once they do, you see all the Imperial and Syndicate, whatever else, flagships out all over the place. And Lando says, look, every Syndicate has, shown up to this, which he then says him and Lobot are going to go to the back to look at the gunboards, which they go, do that. But what they are doing is dropping off the talkie droid, which, they wake it up and put it in the airlock and blow it out into space, which, the talkie droid's like, what did I do? And, once it's out in space, it says it can help Lobot. Obviously, Lando doesn't hear that, but, when it does, help Lobot, and Lobot, snaps out of it and tells Lando that the droid is able to fix his implant thingy. But then, he goes back to his implant controlled version. But, now Lando wants to get the talkie droid back without the others learning about what he did. So he goes to the cockpit, and Leia asks him if the guns are good, which he says, they are, and what's the plan? Which Leia says Chewie's going to take them to the far side of the planet, out of range of any of the capital ships, and from there they'll skim across the surface till they get close to where Crimson Dawn is holding auction. Which Lando tells them, why didn't it do this mission in a ship which wasn't immediately recognizable? Which then him and Leia argue about that, which, Leia wanted Han to wake up in the Falcon in a familiar setting. But, while they're arguing, the Black Sun ship drops out of hyperspace right in front of them, and so Chewie tries to maneuver around it, but scrapes the side of the ship, and so Black Sun sends a bunch of small fighter ships after the Falcon, so Chewie flies away, maneuvering from around the shots from the fighter ships, but eventually he crashes the ship on the planet, but, they crash close by to the Crimson Dawn ship, the Vermilion. And so, they climb out of the Falcon, and Leia says Han is right over there. And even though they'll have to get through many criminals and whatnot, she knows they'll succeed because they're his only hope. And that's where the issue ends. So yeah, like I said, it was an alright issue. I like the stuff with Lobot and Lando and Talkie Droid. Charles Soule always writes Lando extremely well. Because, the miniseries, the Lando comic miniseries, and, this series so far, it's been, pretty great. Also like the little connections to Solo and the sequel trilogy and whatnot, but everything else I just thought was alright. So, yeah, but anyways, my grade for this issue is going to be a B. So, yeah, anyways, I'll have a review out of the Darth Vader issue 13, I believe it is, soon. I need to catch up on the War of the Bounty Hunter stuff. So, yeah, and then I'll eventually get the June recap out, even though it'll be a little bit late. But, so you can check those out then. But in the meantime, you can check out all my other War of the Bounty Hunters reviews. And so, yeah. But anyways, I've been Sarzu. I'll catch you guys in the next one.